guess. All right, let's do it. Let's talk about lesbian shooters. You have a theory. Just tell us what the theory is.
Okay, so I think that we're in the midst of repair culture, and a lot of the liberal millennials have this kind of narcissistic viewpoint of I'm owed something, whether it's from my culture, my mental illness, my gender, anything. I am a messiah of my generation, and I'm here to repair things. So I think with this kind of extremist thinking that comes from the internet, there are young girls out there who are going to be inundated with bathe in male tears, white men are the problem, men are the problem, and all of these kind of stuff. And they're going to take it to an extremist point where they're going to be like, well, there's never been an ugly, lesbian school shooter. Well, I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go shoot up a prep school of white guys. You know what I mean? And then if you think of Spring Breakers, I don't know if you saw it, but that was only 3 years ago. And if you notice the kind of third wave feminism that those girls get into, they're basically taking on the roles of masculine men. They're robbing the bank. You know what I mean? They're taking the money. They're fucking with James Franco's character. They're making him blow a gun as if it's their dick. You know what I mean? And then they go into a mansion and shoot up a bunch of men and women. You know what I mean? And it's like, they're kind of saying, well, now it's our time. And then if you think of Rihanna, who's so interested in bringing misandry into the mainstream, and she's kind of, most of her last 2 videos are killing men and all this stuff. People are stupid. People take violence in entertainment. People who are mentally ill, which most of them actually say they are, right? So
they all say they're mentally ill. So we only have to take them at their word.
Yeah. So if they are really mentally ill and they really take this extremist viewpoint, they're going to say, well, you know what? If men are the problem, let's kill them off. That's the next step. They've been killing us off. Let's kill them off.
And but there are feminists who say stuff like this. I mean, Julie Bindel, she was joking, but, she said, let's put all men in concentration. Well, she said in camps. But, what people hear when they hear that is like, men in concentration camps. It's not such a huge leap.
That's
is what
like
you're saying.
That's more fucked up than anything I've ever heard from any person who's making like a feminist joke. Like that sounds pretty prescient to like where we're heading and where we could be heading in culture and the way that young women are taught that men are evil.
She's typical, like butch bull dyke lesbian. And she's, she sees men as not only superfluous and irrelevant to her life, but also as the driving force behind all that is wrong in society. And, there'll be messed up kids who take that with less.
How are people gonna fuck? How are men and women gonna have sex with each other if we're separating? Men are just gonna go gay for you and just like, I mean, maybe that's a part of your like sex magic with a K ritual? Like maybe you're just like, maybe you've hexed everyone with your black magic and you're just like making straight men into gay because gay men are men, right? And they want to get off and stuff. So if they're not going to be able to find women, and if women are just going to turn into hating them, they're just going to go to all the gay guys and act out everything there.
Milosexual. That's why I'm losing weight and going blonde. So if I turn around, they can't really tell.